So this is a story of how I almost got charged with misuse of 911 and a quote-unquote drug exchange. So it was like a warm afternoon, right? I was just walking to the library. I was just walking down, right? Walking down the little pathway that leads to the main street of where the library is, right? Me being like, I think I was like 13 or 14. I think no, I was like 13 years old. I saw a big red button saying push for emergency only. Knowing me, I pushed the button, knowing that there was no emergency, and walked off. Walked off like I owned the place. I felt proud of pushing that button. And then as I walked off, like I think it was like 4 or 5 minutes later, some guy comes walking past me, right? And I had like some leftover, I think it was trolleys in my hand, right? And I didn't want to waste it. I didn't want to throw it away. So I gave it to the guy that was walking past me, minding his own business, going somewhere else. The cops came after hearing that there was an emergency at where the button was originally pressed. He looks at me, right, as I was giving the guy candy. In this angle, it looked like I was exchanging drugs to him, and that's where he kind of misconstrued, but it was just some leftover trolleys, right? 10 minutes later, as I was walking down the main street, almost at the library, the guy that I gave candy to comes running past me. The cops were running after him. I was very confused. I was just there minding my own business, saying, well, some guy, he's just running away from the cops, probably running away from a charge or something. And then when the fat ass cop couldn't fucking chase the guy anymore, he comes looking at me. He pins me to the floor and says, well, you're arrested for misuse of 911. At first I was confused. I was like, wait, I didn't even have a phone present. How did I was like, oh, the fucking button. So we drive to the police station. It was like I think almost 1 o'clock. I sit there for an hour waiting for my mom. He says, were you exchanging any drugs to that guy? I was like, no. On my life I didn't. It was Charlie's that I didn't want, so I gave it to him. It's not like I was gonna eat it. He was like, well, I can't really take your word for that. So I had to show him proof. I had a whole bunch of candy that I showed him. And he was like, oh, okay, then I guess it was candy, right? And then he asked me, then why did I press the button? I was like, well, I didn't know it was for emergency use only. In my mind, I thought that was fucking bullshit because, well, the fucking the fucking poll said for emergency use only, and I just go and press it. The cop was like, okay, well, we still gotta, keep you in here for a while, get your shot and everything. Because I was actually almost gonna get charged. He was actually gonna charge me. It's on my record, but I didn't really get charged with anything, I just got put on my record. The cop was actually really nice to me. So we just sit there for an hour, I was like 13. We were just talking about stuff, I was getting to know the cop. The cop was just trying to get to know me, sort of like a friendly type thing, despite me being like only 13 years old. I got on the cop's good side without even fucking like doing anything. All I did was just have like a normal conversation with this dude, and he was like, well, you're pretty fucking cool, man. I was like, yeah, fucking smoke on, dude. If I had a vape, I'd totally have a quick smoke with you. Yeah, that's how everything transpired. I got off. I got no charges, but it was on my permanent record, so that fucking sucks. So most likely I can't get a fucking job anywhere unless it's like a fucking Walmart or a fucking Target or something. But yeah, that's basically what happened. That's my story of me getting almost charged with misuse of 911 and drug exchange. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, goodbye.